Hey guys, how's it going? Let me get it started up here. You guys gonna watch this as well? If you are, I'll wait for you. Just give me a thumbs up or a one if you got it up. We're gonna watch WrestleMania 13. Hey guys, how's it going? Get it started up here. You guys gonna watch this as well? If you are, I'll wait for you. Just give me a thumbs up or a one if you got it up. We're gonna watch WrestleMania 13. Get it started up here. You guys gonna watch this as well? If you are, I'll wait for you. Hey D Walls. Hey Heather. How's it going? Been kind of a long day. I had to work today, so just let me know when you guys are up. No hurry. We are watching WrestleMania 13, guys, so if you want to watch it along with me, if not, just let me know if you want me to just start it. I'm waiting on you guys. Might be a little bit behind, but oh well. All right, so we're going to watch WrestleMania 13. Let me turn it down just a little bit. You guys won't be able to hear me talk. Sorry. So this is I think somebody asked me this question. This is one of my favorite pay-per-views because it was actually, in my opinion, the start of the Attitude Era. It put this pay-per-view, this match between Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin, put Stone Cold Steve Austin on the map and definitely shot him to the top of the card. So that's why I consider it one of my favorite pay-per-views, because Austin is one of my favorite characters of all time. He was that guy that you would want to do this to every. If your boss treated you like, you want to do this to this guy too. What Stone Cold Steve Austin, he was an every man's character. One of my favorite characters of all time, if not my most favorite character. And everybody says that, but I grew up in this era, so I was 20. See, this was in 1997, I think, was this pay-per-view. And I was 24 when this happened. What's up, NG? How's it going, brother? Can everybody hear it or no? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. It's supposed to be a night of celebration. Yeah, so I was 20. I was 24. So I'm 45 now. My birthday is in October, so it was 1990. Yeah, 1997. So I was 24. Yeah, he was probably the best. He's what put WWE back on the map, because they were getting their butt kicked by WCW, because right around this time is when NWO, New World Order, came about. But I forgot. I didn't realize that I thought Jim Ross was that did this pay-per-view, but apparently not. It was Stone Cold. Vince McMahon. Why Vince McMahon has allowed his commentators to be, I know it's Vince McMahon, or fuckfaces I like to call him. I know that he does the scripting, like he tells them in the ear of Michael Cole and them what to say. I mean, when he was doing it, he was actually a pretty good ring announcer or a commentator. I liked him. So we got the Godwins, and I can't remember their name. We got the Godwins, and then we got the guy in the red, and I can't remember his name. He ended up being part of the Undertaker's faction. I agree, that's my favorite match of all time. Fuckface and cunt. That is right, NG. Every time I say their actual name, we drink. If you're drinking, if you're not, that's fine. Yeah, Henry Godwin, and then I can't remember the other one. But the one in the red, he became part of the. Can't remember what the faction was called. When the Undertaker and Vince McMahon had that storyline where they became the corporate whatever. I can't remember. My mind is blank today. I worked all day, but I'm okay. Glad I joined on here and watch this. Give you guys a little treat. The Headbangers. They're a good tag team. They came back, I think it was last year for a little bit. I can't remember. Oh, they came back into when the brand split happened, I think. Ministry of Darkness. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. And I'm trying to think of his name. The manager for the Godwins is Hillbilly Jim. Can't brain because you has the dumb tonight, Heather. I don't. It's just that I had to work this week, and I had to go on a site visit to one of my units that I deal with. Next week is going to be really rough, so I have to go to a unit where a soldier committed suicide, the one that I told everybody about. So I'm going to that unit next week. I'm going to talk to their family. It's going to be kind of one of those, kind of dreading it, but my job. But thank God, thank to God I have you guys to make me through it. I got my family too, my real family that lives here with me. I consider you guys my real family too. So I know I loved your rant, your reality rant the other day, Heather. That was fucking awesome. I watched it. I listened to it on the way home Friday from work. You're welcome. So this is a battle royal. I didn't catch all the teams' names in this, but this WrestleMania didn't start off real hot, I don't think. I think this is a #1 contendership match for the Tag Team Championships. Oh, it's all right, D. Wells. I know. I appreciate it. I'm good. It's just I'm going to have to – I mean, he's there, but Vince McMahon was still – Vince McMahon was the head one. But back to D. Wells. Thanks, D. Wells. I truly appreciate it. I know you guys are here for me. You guys helped me through a really rough time a couple weeks ago when I found out. Just brought up bad. situations with me. Well, Lawler, how long was Lawler there? He had to have been there because I was kind of watching it. This is what really, because I was still watching wrestling. I wasn't watching. Hey, Drew, how's it going, brother? I was watching, not really watching, like as intent as I am now. But I read stuff, so I kind of caught myself up. And plus, I have WWE Network now. Look at Bradshaw. They were called the Blackjacks, I do believe. I can't remember the guys in the blue tights, though. It's the only team I don't remember. Yeah, so I won't be able to stream next Sunday, guys. I apologize. I might do something like, and then the next Friday, I was going to do it then, but Star Wars is next Friday. I might give you a little review. If y'all don't want me to and don't want me to spoil it for you, let me know. I will not spoil it for you. Thanks, NG. Appreciate it. Terry and Henry Godwin. Yeah, I think they're French-Canadian dudes. I honestly don't remember. They didn't show the names of them. Hey, Mello. Thanks for stopping by, brother. You're simulcasting on Twitch. All right. Simulcasting on Twitch. Yeah, you get over there and watch Mello, man. He's a pretty good guy. I enjoy his stuff. I was listening to him on the way home the other day. He plays some pretty cool music. He takes requests and stuff. Mello's rating my channel. Thank you, Mello. Just rate it all day if you want. I know. I don't like spoiling people. So if you don't want me to spoil it, because I already told NG I don't like spoilers for wrestling. So just following my own rule, man. That's all. Look at Bradshaw's mustache. It is freaking epic. He's got that handlebar like mustache going on. Pretty funny. Right back in now, and Blackjack Bradshaw hooked up, and this is not going to be very pleasant. Oh, look at that clever maneuver! Oh, it takes him outside. That was very cleverly done. No, I'm just playing by the rules there, NG. I play by my own rules. I don't want to spoil something for you guys. If you don't want me to, I won't spoil it, but I will do a review. That's why I said give me a 1 or whatever if you don't want me to spoil it for you, or let me know. It's cool. We'll meet the tag champion, whoever that may be. It might not necessarily be Owen Hart and the British Bulldog. Matter of fact, it's not too likely to be. The British Bulldog, look at this now. You don't want to come on now. All right, Ben, we're just trying to disqualify. That was a stupid maneuver. You can't do that. He didn't do it on purpose. I don't care. Come on, Rip. He got all excited there and got carried away with himself and Blackjack. Eliminated himself. All those Texas Cowboys, but they're not very smart. In the heat of battle, Blackjack Bradshaw got himself disqualified. I think Furnace and LaFon have been counted out. I'm not sure. Speaking of not very smart, the Godwins are in there now with one of the headbangers. Disqualified as well, Furnace and LaFon. And right now, there's that team. Teamwork for you. Oh, Blackjack. They're idiot pancake. He I think so. I think you might be right, NG. I know Mike Rotunda is the parent is the dad of Bowen, Bray Wyatt, Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt. Because Bo and Bray Wyatt are really brothers in real life. Their sister is I can't remember her name. She's also like a talent something. I can't remember. See you later, Drew. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Much appreciated.
All right, and putting the brakes on there, the headbanger. And Henry Godwin took the front of this and stopped him. Look at this. He is tough. Henry Godwin, just about as tough as they come. Well, he's too dumb to know when he's hurt.
I promise you guys to tell you my tequila story, too. All right. Hopefully, Shell gets over here because she wanted to hear it. Who the other Blackjack Mulligan? That's Bradshaw, John Bradshaw Layfield. The most god-awful color commentator the WWE's ever had. Call him cunt, too. The fucking bully. His storyline was pretty good when he became the WWE champion, though. But that was a build to him and Cena, where I think Cena won the title at WrestleMania from him, I do believe. I think that was WrestleMania 22. He sucks. I mean, he was worse than Byron Saxton. That's what I thought of him. He was a dick. He was worse than Michael Cole, and Michael Cole said, I don't think we've ever seen that before. What do you mean? It was just on last week, dumbass. I do know who wins these matches, but I just don't want to fucking headbangers. They're a pretty good tag team. I mean, they were. It might, Heather. It might be. You're probably right. How long has Cena been in WWE? Like 15 years now. I don't remember. You might be right though, Heather. I'd have to look it up. I honestly don't know. So has there been any breaking news? I haven't been able to keep up. I've been working. Has there been any breaking news on the WWE at all? Because I did hear one thing that I didn't hear. I thought there was a superstar released or something again, or something to that effect. I don't know. I might have been. All right, Mel. I'll see you in a little bit, brother. Yeah, you might be right, Heather. Yeah, I mean, the thing about John Cena, I love John Cena, but the whole thing about John Cena was that his character was bland, but he could talk on the mic. That was the thing that put him over so big. Like nobody could keep up with him on the mic, and he did have the five moves of death. Simon, who's Simon? I'm sorry, I don't. I don't know. I don't know everything. I just know I've been out of the loop for a couple of days because I had to work Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Just wondering who Simon is. Name's not popping in my head. If you could tell me who that is in the WWE, that'd be great. Oh, that guy. Simon Gotch. Gotcha. All right. So the Headbangers won. They're the number one contenders for the tag team titles. You look at this. Let me explain this real quick to you. The difference between the pops that these guys got back in the Attitude Era and the pops that they get now, you can tell the difference. You can tell that the crowd is just way bigger and they're more into it. These are actual smart fans.
There will be no mercy. Athletic camaraderie. Everybody better get out of my way. And respect for your fellow man. Somebody's gonna get there. Swim.
Hey, what's up, Crimson? How you doing, brother?
In your house. It's coming back to your house.
What's up? Not much. Just got done with work, streaming WrestleMania 13 for my followers and subscribers and whoever wants to come in and watch.
In the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, a man who just might do a number. Honky Tonk Man. Oh yeah! Now he can teach you a thing or two about music, man. Yeah. A couple of Hall of Famers out around the ringside area. There's Captain Louis Albano.
Captain Lou Albano. The Honky Tonk Man. I didn't see the Honky Tonk Man in there. When Honky Tonk Man was in the WWF, WWE, I did not pay attention to the music back then. I wasn't into the music. I was more into Hulk Hogan and what he was doing. I appreciate it, Crimson, for stopping in and saying, hey, how's it going?
I'm too busy right now. I'm shaking like a leaf on a tree. Third time fighting together with these men in the ring. My former WWE champion,
The Iron Sheik. And then the Sultan. I don't think his character was got over all that well, ever. Oh, I agree. I loved him, Heather. He had such charisma. I don't know if he ever wrestled though. I wasn't watching it back then. My grandfather probably said he did, but I don't remember. Trying to remember who was the Sultan. Wasn't it the Godfather or something like that? I honestly don't remember.
He's unlucky today. Right.
He's unlucky today.
He had a lucky rabbit's foot. I said a rabbit's foot lucky? What happened to the rabbit? Sultan. Performance capacity crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Sold out. Over 18,000 fans jam-packing the road.
Yeah, he was a heel too, but then once Hulk Hogan got there and then Cyndi Lauper got up there with Wendy Richter and them, he became a face or a good guy, they called him back then.
Got a little bit of my sideburn, Mac Man.
Honky Tonk Man. Maybe he's a Mac Man. It's pretty funny. That doesn't count as a drink, guys. It's just Rocky. When his character was so not over, everybody. I think they hated him then. They changed his music, and then I think this is when he first came onto the scene. Everybody hated this guy. Like this is when the Die Rocky Die thing started, I think. Not in this WrestleMania, but I think that was when it was going on at the time. So you're looking at the beginning of what everybody thought was a flop, a Roman Reigns kind of deal, because they were trying to put him over. Tony Atlas. They were trying to put him over. Or is that Rocky Johnson? I don't remember. Oh, that was Tony Atlas. I'm sorry.
Opportunity for you, Honky, to look over the lay of the land, so to speak. Well, I am looking at him. You see the sideburns. He's starting to grow now. He's trying to impress.
Once he changed his name to Rock, The Rock, that's when he took off too. That is true. I agree with that 100%. Yes, NG Fresh. Did the Headbangers? Yes, they did. They were tag team champions. I think they. I'd have to, but I know they were tag team champions, brother. They did win the tag championships. And they were there. I think that might have been before WrestleMania 14. I don't remember. I'd have to look.
Probably a future one as well. Rocky recently in a matchup with Vader where you thought for sure Rocky was going to be intimidated. He was not. Okay, he's got the Sultan, the veteran, and Rocky is
I don't think the Sultan lasted too much longer in the WWE after this either.
He's got to stay in the ring. That's where you win the match. You don't win it outside, my man. Get in the ring, Rocky. Throw him in, Sultan.
Honky Tonk Man is playing. He played such a great heel character. That guy could go too. I mean, he could. He was a great worker in the ring, and he was so he made it so difficult to beat him. He was like one of the longest running tag team Intercontinental champions of all time. They may have. I don't. That's why I don't know Heather. I really don't. I mean, I could look it up if you want. It's not a big deal. Hey, Foulmouth, how's it going, brother? Would you prefer I call you Foulmouth or Bobbit? It's up to you. I usually call people by their first name. If I know your first name, I will. If you don't mind, I'll call you that. And I know Heather doesn't mind, so. When did they win the When did they win the tag team champions there, David? If you could tell me, it'd be great. Or tell NG. He's asking. I mean, I don't know. All right. Fair enough. So I might call you all three. I don't know. It just depends. I probably won't remember your first name for some reason.
No, he never asks for advice. He thinks he knows it all. He gets it right. He gets it back goofy. Daddy is, and that's stupid Tony Allen. See, that's another rookie mistake. Not going and seeking out advice from a man like the Honky Tonk Man.
There was a movie named after you? Really? Oh, Heathers. Got it. I think I remember right. There's a movie named after me too. My real name is Jeremy. I don't like it. It just, I don't know. My mom named me. She liked the name for some reason. I'm stuck with it. JP, you can call me Jeremy. You can call me JP. I prefer JP, but you can call me Jeremy. It's not a big deal. My mom's called me Jeremy my whole life. When I got in trouble, my mom would say Jeremy Paul. Or my dad would call me Jeremy Paul. Or that's if I got in trouble. I never seen the movie, but when Winona Ryder is hot. Sorry. I heard that. I did know that because I do read. But you probably knew that before I did, but.
I'm not too impressed with the Sultan's hitting abilities as far as his execution there, Honky. He's taking a little bit too long. Let's match should have been over 5 minutes ago. This Rocky gets completely blown up. He's out of shape. He's not as strong as you say he is. Right. Well, the Sultan, again, with a series of grandstanding maneuvers as far as the coverage.
The Headbangers won the tag team titles from the Godwins since after WrestleMania 13 and lose it back to Godwins at Ground Zero pay-per-view in 1997. They didn't win the tag team titles here, though, D-Wells. That's what I mean. They just won. They just beat the Godwins for the oh, you said after WrestleMania 13. Gotcha. I'll watch. Excuse me. I'll watch any movie as long as it's good. But if it gets boring, like I won't watch 50 Shades of Grey or 50 Shades Darker. I'm not gonna do that. Nick, if you can call that a movie. I am drinking again tonight. Fucking like the third night in a row. I didn't drink Thursday. I was burnt out. So my old unit, the unit that I was visiting, Logan Lucky, it's my new favorite movie of all time. Okay. I'll check it out. Who's in it? So last night I went out. Their unit had the Christmas party, and we were drinking this what's called a grog. It's fucking nasty. So it's got cherry brandy, cognac, champagne, wine, and then it had Monster in it. And for every toast, in an engineer toast, you do a toast, like a toast to the president, a toast to the flag, a toast to the national anthem, a toast to, or you just do a toast to the unit, whatever. So we were doing like shot or a toast every time. So this stuff is like, it's nasty. It'll fuck you up. I had one glass. I got pretty drunk last night, but not as drunk as I did Friday. So it tastes like funky ass. I mean, absolute funky ass. If they would have added fruit punch to it, it probably would have been a lot better because it's got to be red because they're engineer in the Army. The engineers in the Army, their colors are red. So each faction, like the infantry is green, artillery is blue, engineers are red, so they have different colors for different regiments, what we call them. I remember I used to drink Monster all the time.
Terrible break for Rocky Maivia. Who apparently had the match won right there. Look out from behind.
They could have used Code Red Mountain Dew. Oh! I like Vince's commentary, but he had to get involved in the storyline because they had to, everybody knows they had to change things up because the WWE was getting their ass kicked by WCW. Get him to shake, rattle, or roll out of a wheelchair. You mean recently? Because I used to be able to stay awake for pay-per-views all the time. I don't get tired during pay-per-views because I actually sit and watch them. Just because. Freaking Bob Backlund. I didn't realize Bob Backlund was there.
Rocky, congratulations. What a great victory for you. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Look out. Knock down JR. That's it. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Honky Tonk Man's yelling at him.
Stay on it. Stay on it.
Oh, I know. Well, even then, now I don't fall asleep.
Get in there, Sheep. Get it back. Yeah.
The storyline between, and it's coming later, the storyline between Stone Cold and Bret Hart was one of the best. And that's what started the Attitude Era.
Oh, look at this humiliation. Humiliation. What a part of the Celtic. Stretching, Sheep, stretching. Humiliating.
Rocky's dad, Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson. Rocky is dead. Rocky Johnson. Rocky Johnson coming in to help out his son. Look at Rocky Johnson. Rocky Johnson ready to go. What is he doing here anyway? Get him out of here. You have no business here. There you go. There's Rocky Johnson. A father trying to help out a son. And look what that Sultan is doing to him. Put it on him. Stretch it to tear his clothes off. Exactly what this.
He's mine too. I think I don't know if you were here when I said it, but he is mine too. I wouldn't say he's the best wrestler of all time. He's had the best fucking character, guys. I mean, you name a character that's better. I mean, The Undertaker. You could say The Undertaker, but the Stone Cold in the era, and he was the one that, I mean, he was in every man's character. He did everything that everybody wants to do to a boss. That is just a prick.
Get out, Chief, get out! Oh, yeah.
This is a
Rocky Balboa, father and son, ladies and gentlemen.
So Rocky pinned the Sultan. And they're 1A, 1B to me as far as characters go. I'm talking about the era. As overall, I meant for the era actually, but overall, I would say, yeah, I could say Undertaker. I mean, they had this gimmick is the longest lasting gimmick besides Ric Flair's that I can remember. I like Triple. You're right. I wish you could. Yeah. But you know they are really good friends. That's the thing. He's pretty vocal about why the WWE is failing right now or is not doing so well. He said they got to change up what they're doing because if they don't, I don't know. He knows why they're losing fans. I think he said it a couple of times. They just don't.
This one here was a dot drop toe hold here. Go behind and reverse me here.
I like Triple H, but Triple H really wasn't that great until after Shawn Michaels had left. Like that day after, like the day after WrestleMania 14, the Monday Raw after. That's when Triple H took off. I mean, big time.
And neither one of these guys are going to intimidate me in either or one of their favor. I'm here as to be a referee, and that is what I will do, and I will raise the winner's hands, and I will not be intimidated.
Ken Shamrock is the special guest referee for that match too. And you're exactly right, Heather. If it wasn't for them actually getting along, that wouldn't have worked.
Is she an employee? Is she your boss? What is the deal? Doc Hendricks, this is WrestleMania 13. We're in Chicago, Illinois. It's the granddaddy of them all. And as far as China goes, You don't need to know anything about it. All right, be that as it may, what about right now? Gold Dust. We've seen China get involved, attack Marlena. Can you take Gold Dust one-on-one straight up? I can take Gold Dust any way I want. Today I'm going to take him straight up.
Who was it that asked me if Ken Shamrock would win the be in the Hall of Fame?
And you turned it down. So your special
He'll be in the UFC Hall of Fame for sure.
All right, back to you, Vince, Jerry, and good old JR. Here we go. Well, this is going to be a most interesting match, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, obviously was making passes, if you like, at Marlena. Much to the chagrin, much to the embarrassment, and then furthering that jealousy of Goldust. He wasn't making passes, man. He was just making himself available.
One of the greatest female wrestlers. She was another one that tried changing the culture of females, but then she went on and did the Playboy thing. She was a diva that could actually wrestle. Poor China. I wish WWE would get off their fucking high horse and fucking put her in the fucking Hall of Fame. She fucking deserves it. I like Luna Vachon too. She was really good. Triple H is Paul Levesque, brother. That's Triple H's real name in real life. Oh shit. Give me a second, guys. Something fucking happened. I accidentally hit the wrong button and started rewinding on me. It's doing it again. God damn it. Give me a second, guys. Fucking A. Fucking cunt. You barely touched the fucking thing and it fucking... The gimmick... No, this is Triple H. It's Hunter Hearst Helmsley. That's where you got the name Triple H from. They're going to start calling him Triple... I think they started calling him Triple H here because, well, Jim Ross did in a cot. This gimmick here, the eccentric gimmick. This is when Goldust was at his peak. Why he never got pushed higher than what he did? This guy could go. Dustin Runnels is was one of the better workers in the game. No, that's all right, brother. But Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Triple H are the same thing. That's where you got that gimmick, that Triple H from. Because Jim Ross started it, JR.
And he's very, very concerned about Marlena's welfare, her physical well-being at ringside. Goldust knows that Helmsley is a magnificent athlete. Both men have been intercontinental.
You're right. I don't remember when he had his episode when it happened to him, but even with the Bell's palsy, that man could still announce. I love JR. Why the WWE ever fired him is beyond me.
A lifetime opportunity certainly coming once a year. Tell me what he's doing there, man. Well, that's for Mr. Helmsley to figure out. Thinking, strategizing. He's sitting on the throne to me. Oh, look out! Oh! He was setting up Helmsley. That's what he was doing. And look at this. This may not be a wrestling match as much as it might be a brawl. This is a very personal rivalry. You're right.
He did, but in the WWF, exactly. Heather is right, NG. He never used Paul Levesque as a in the WWE. He may have used it in WCW because he's also used Terra Ryzing. But I think he did. He may have used it in WCW as well. Okay, I did not know that. That may be too, Heather. I'm pretty sure, because a lot of them kind of do use their real name, unless they have a pretty good gimmick name. Flair showed up drunk to a lot of stuff. I didn't know that JR was drunk at the reveal of WWE 2K14. Interesting. Well, now he's not, Heather. He kind of finally learned his. I hope he learned his lesson. But you are right. 100%. He likes my shirt. It's really being pummeled here in this matchup, and the suspected someone would be. Oh, New Jack? He was on fucking pain pills all the fucking time. That, I believe it. He was a horrible father, from what I heard. It took him forever to build a relationship with his kids. You're right. He has been alive long enough to believe it. Yes, New Jack is crazy. I don't know if any of you know XPW. Yeah, I yawned, guys. I am so tired. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm fine. I kind of didn't. It's my fault that I'm tired. And I said I was going to do this. Not only that, but his dick had a pussy magnet. Who, Ric Flair's? I don't know if any of you, like, back to my very good point, Heather. New Jack was an XPW, and I don't remember if anybody has ever seen it. It is on YouTube, XPW, and I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. But XPW was really extreme. These guys, it was between him and I can't think of his freaking name right now, but they were fighting on a scaffold 35 feet above the ring, and New Jack threw him off, and he did say he didn't care if he killed him after the match, or, you know, he didn't say he was trying to kill him, but it wouldn't have bothered him if he would have killed him. But then freaking he hit the rope. Google it. XPW scaffold match. Not Google it, but on YouTube, search it. It's there. If you've never seen it, it's pretty epic, isn't it, NG? It is. It is. Oh. It's a holy shit moment. His Dustin Runnels was his, I think it was his real wife at the time, Marlena. She just called Triple H a piece of shit. She mumbled it. That's true, Heather. You are right. Fucking Google. But whatever.
Hunter Hurst tells me the well-conditioned athlete that he is. Wow. Who earlier on was on the receiving end of the punishment, now dishing it out. And Hunter now.
But if anybody has not seen it, I recommend go to watch it. Just that was New Jack was a.
Hunter Hurst tells me in control, and Marlena is beginning to pace. Just jealous about his money, JR. He told me that Hunter told me that money.
Shane Douglas was on XPW.
You're rolling. That's what he told me. Marlena, here, give it up. Marlena watching Goldust in anguish.
Marlena sitting there smoking a cigar. I never understood that. I mean, I get it, but I just never understood why they'd have a woman smoking a cigarette. Go get your food. I'm going to go grab some chips or something. I'm sure there's something here to eat. I haven't eaten today. I've been really busy. I help. What I do, guys, is I help. JP, have you seen? Sorry, have you seen New Jack stab guys in matches? It's fucking crazy. He could. Well, of course, but that was his gimmick. That was New Jack. I don't think he bladed a lot. If you look at his forehead, he bladed a lot. So he was a blood and guts gore guy. What was I talking about? Somebody please refresh my memory. Oh, what I do for a living, besides doing this now. So what I do for a living is I assist families for soldiers in the Army, called a Family Readiness Support Assistant. So when a family, has a family day for a unit, I help them set them up, or I come in. Like next week, I'm going to a family day, and I'm gonna do a special little trip video. I hate flying, so not looking forward to flying, guys. But I will definitely do a video of me flying. I won't be able to do it flying because I can't afford the internet on there. But I will for sure. We'll see. I hate flying. I'm afraid of heights. I've flown 1,000 times. I still don't like it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab some food. I'm going to grab another beer. I'm just going to let this run. I've seen this match. I'll only be gone a brief minute. I'll be back in a minute. Bear with it. Some 18,000 fans in Rosemont Horizon, suburban Chicago, the site of WrestleMania 13. Here we go. Look out. Goldust is running out. Hunter Hurst Helmsley. Goldust sets up Helmsley. Off the rope in a back leg. Oh, look out. The DDT seems very effective tonight. A number of individuals have used it, and Hunter, that's maybe got some of the Goldust in his eyes. Yeah, that's not fair. Goldust and Helmsley in a seesaw matchup thus far here tonight. Goldust, there we go. Back spot. Goldust, Helmsley able to escape. Goldust in a small pocket. That'll do it. That's it. Look at it. Picked up by Helmsley. Helmsley with a cover. Well, give credit to Hunter Hurst Helmsley. That's as far as resilience is concerned. Couple of close near falls created by Goldust, but Helmsley showing again that word resilience. Don't rip that suit off of him, Hunter. Ugly suit Goldust could wear would be his birthday suit. And that went two. Got him. Oh, that one pulled the tail there. Goldust is running out of gas. Sorry, guys. Had P2. Match still going on. Got my beer. I just grabbed a thing of chips. Give me a second. Sorry, you guys are looking at my ass. Look at my ass, guys. Look at my ass. It's fucking ugly. Such a fat ass. Ha! Thanks, Foulmouth. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't eaten all day. Bear with me.
And look out, here comes Sarah. Oh, my. You see his head snap there? Absolutely, and those upper ribs really took a shot there. Yep, Goldust can't make a move on Helmsley. The take setting in on both these men, they both just got a quick little punishment. A very evenly fought contest. At
first, they never thought Triple H should ever be over anything other than a mid-card. Welcome back, Heather. You missed my ass. Just saying. Nothing spectacular. I didn't show my ass, but I was moving a table so I don't have to lean over and grab a beer, and my butt was in the camera. I don't think it was glorious, Bobbitt. I really don't think it was glorious. It's not really even a table. It's just a little end table, brother. Oh, good God. Terry Runnels or Marlena or whatever she was. No, I know you were, man. You're good. The best ass stream on YouTube. It may be. I'm not offended. Trust me. NJ can't offend me. Back to what I was saying, Marlena was a pretty good. I mean, she was really small. So when China was sitting there flailing, or if she was flailing around, because China was like, I think she was like 190 pounds at the time. And freaking, she did that so well. She did it so well. She played that part so well. You think I have a nice ass about it? That's fine. Anyone else thinks does anyone else think? I don't watch Al Roker. I don't watch the morning news. I don't watch the news. They're all cunts. We're putting that out there. The fucking liars.
She brought it on herself, you two idiots. She jumped right into the arms. Let's take another look at it. Yeah. She didn't jump. She didn't jump. She's trembling. She didn't jump at all. Let's go back and show you what happened. All right, here we go. Pedigree from there. Right here. Watch her jump on China. What?
You think he gets accused for sexual assault? He may. I remember when that dude used to weigh like 400 fucking pounds. Now he looks like his skin is falling off his body. It's kind of gross.
And that's Shawn Michaels trying to figure out exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Well,
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that's the one right there. That's it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels is in cyberspace, but later on, he's going to be joining us out here live as WrestleMania continues.
How come Shawn? Can anybody? Vader, Big Band Vader. Does anybody know why Shawn Michaels wasn't in this, or why he wasn't wrestling at the time? You're waiting for the Larry King accusations? Oh, and Mankind. See, it's been a while since I've seen this pay-per-view. So what I'm going to do for something next time I do this, guys, just throwing this out there, I'll probably say it again. I'm going to put the three pay-per-views that I had on there, and then I'll add a new one. Everyone in the chat, if you could let me know which one you want to be added, I will add it. Whether or not you vote for it, that's fine. I can do the WCW pay-per-views, the ECW pay-per-views. NG, I've got to put it on my laptop or on PlayStation. I do Ring of Honor pay-per-views. He may have. I thought that wasn't. Well, yeah, but you might be right, Heather. I could be like, I don't know. I thought that his injury didn't happen until after, but before that. Owen Hart and the British Bulldog.
He's got 2 belts.
I don't know if this turned into a feud. I don't remember. But I'd have to go back and watch. But there might have been after this. But I don't know how long it lasted because they were actually family, so they didn't.
Against his tag team partner, Owen Hart. And of course, it is live on live War from Berlin, Germany. And
people had signs. WrestleMania 24.
The United Kingdom, and yes, we are feeding, ladies and gentlemen. United Kingdom live on Sky Sports 1. After midnight, you can. Way after midnight. Bulldog is the European champion.
Let me see. Is anybody else put on there? ECW one night stand. So you want me to do the one where Jerry the King Lawler? Is that the one you're talking about? Or John Bradshaw Layfield beat up Blue Meanie? Oh, I know that foul mouth Bobbit. I was just saying, I didn't know if he was dealing with one then or if that was just Thank you, Heather.
And this is the matchup that Paul Bear said that his team wanted to have. Keep Owen Hart in the ring. The smaller, the much stronger, and the tag champion. Finish. And Vader pummeling Owen Hart, as you might suspect that he would. And Vader, in perhaps the best condition.
Heather, if he does it again, see if you can kick him out of the chat. Period.
The smart strategy here is to keep Owen Hart isolated from the Bulldog. Keep the Bulldog out of the match. Owen Hart. Baseball slide Owen Hart now from the other side.
If I'm the only one that can kick him out, let me know. Remember, if you guys watched my fucking video on fucking Friday, you know I don't put up with that fucking shit. So if you're still fucking in here and you're watching my stream, David, whatever your fucking cunt last name is, you fuck out. If you say one more fucking word or one more offensive word, you're fucking out. I'm not fucking kidding. If you want to come on here and be funny as a troll, be funny as a fucking troll. Don't be a fucking cunt. I will fucking end you. Try me one fucking time.
Yes, sir. He's been a changed man, has Vader, since the Final Four when he tasted his own blood. He's been like a Kodiak bear on the leash. Vader now, getting ready to go in for a Vader bomb.
You are correct. Yep, that is right, Foulmouth. You are correct. They said that. I watched the Monday Night Wars, and they were talking about that. Well, I just don't want to throw. I can only throw 4 on at a time. I'll tell you. Here's another thing I'll do. If I got more than 1 vote, I'll go look at the thing. If there's more than 1 vote for, I'm not going to do WrestleMania 13 again because there's like 2 extra votes for that. D-Well actually put that one out there. I said all you got to do is vote. It's like the 3rd one on the list. You're good, brother. You know what? I know they don't need to be on here, but you know what? If they want to be funny and be a troll, let them be a fucking troll. I don't fucking care, man. But if you want to be a fucking cunt, if you watch my fucking video, if you want to be a fucking cunt, you don't need to fucking be here. I hate fucking bullying. Bullying gets you fucking nowhere. D-Wells, I can understand exactly what you're saying. You don't have to worry about whether or not you type good, brother. I'll see. Maybe I might. We'll see, NG. I'll put possibly WrestleMania 22 on there. We'll see. I know when WrestleMania 24 was on there. D-Wells wants One Night Stand 2005. But he had a good career because he lasted for like 5 years after the freaking neck injury, though. I think something like that, didn't he? I mean, yeah, he probably could have lasted a lot longer, but he's made the most. Heather's, if I don't catch it, Heather's got it. So let's not worry about fucking trolls in here, guys. You all know what my rules are. You want to be funny and be a troll in here? By the way. No, I did not. Like I said, I've been kind of out of the loop, brother. When did that happen? I've been kind of out of the loop because I've been working. I had to work today and yesterday. And I got fucked up with some old friends of mine from the unit. I retired from. That was their Christmas party. So I went to that.
Bulldog in a lot of trouble. This is the Bulldog's ninth WrestleMania appearance. It was just a cup, no pun intended. At WrestleMania 2.
You guys can talk about whatever you want. I'm just saying, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore, David. I really don't. Heather's got it. I got it. We're good. If I don't catch it, Heather will. She's about as good as I am. She knows my rules.
Bulldog, unquestionably the greatest condition of his life. Bulldog now. Out front way. Good job, Vader. Absolutely smashes the British Bulldog. Yeah, let's hear it about Vader. Big deal. So Bulldog's a European champion. You crazy? Because he kicks out after Vader delivered a devastating suplex on him. Let's talk about Vader a little bit. Enough about Vader.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, man. I don't know if you were paying attention in the chat, y'all. Apparently, the silver dome didn't blow up today. They're going to blow it up. I'm not going to lie to you, brother. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. That's what I used to do. I used to be a combat engineer, and we blew stuff up.
Well, Owen told you, Bulldog's the strength and the power of the team. He's the brain. Yeah, but the mandible claw. Now, here he comes to get that mandible claw. I don't put the Bulldog down. I don't put anybody down.
That's what I did in the Army for 22 years. Freaking Mankind. I didn't realize he was in this match. Or I must have said it earlier.
Unbelievable. And Bulldog kicked out of that. Although it's going to cost him. In a match like this wears on, there's a big goal.
Stone Cold versus The Rock. WrestleMania 17 was really good. I thought it was 18, but you might be right.
That's the key thing right now in this matchup. It's 2-on-1 essentially, and they're doing it legally. Are the challengers Vader and Mankind? The intensity continues.
No, you're right. You are right, D. Wells. Thank you. It was 17 because it was 15. That didn't The Rock and Stone Cold wrestle like at 3 straight? Or was it 15? Yeah, wasn't it 15, 16, 17, or 15, 16, 15, 17, 18? I think they wrestled in the main event. Stone Cold, or The Rock never beat Stone Cold, and I think the last one, Stone Cold finally got beat by The Rock, which put The Rock over. Then The Rock took over, and then that's kind of when Triple H started getting his freaking run and shit. The best match you ever did? Are you talking about on video games there, Foulmouth, or is that the best match you've ever seen? I'm confused. I'm sorry, brother. I don't know what you mean by that. They've never wrestled, I don't think, have they? I'm thinking you're talking about the video game. Okay. Sometimes I have to rewatch stuff, brother. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I know who Finn Balor is.
Mankind does not care at all about his own physique. He will sacrifice himself just to win a match. Well, Paul Bearer doesn't dress exactly like Rick Pitino, but he's leading this team pretty well. Good teamwork by Mankind and the Vader here. Let's take another look at what Mankind did just a moment ago.
I know that. I think if I remember correctly, though, Heather, that Finn Balor was in New Japan, and so was Brock Lesnar. I just didn't know if that was an actual match. I had to reread it twice. My bad. Yeah, thank you, Heather. I appreciate you doing this modding for me. You're a very good mod. I'm very appreciative. That way I can just sit here and talk to the guys and talk to you and any questions you guys may have. That was really good too. The tables, ladders, and chairs. The TLC match for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. WrestleMania 17 and on SmackDown were great. I had the ladder match DV set. Yeah. The one thing that they need to get the fuck away from, though, is these fucking gimmick pay-per-views. If they're going to do the way I look at it, if they're going to do a fucking gimmick pay-per-view, the whole fucking show needs to be about the fucking gimmick pay-per-view. So every single fucking match should be a TLC match of some kind. Not fucking 1 or 2 matches. That's why they need to get rid of it. Sure, have a TLC match in a pay-per-view. That's why I hate fucking Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is a fucking joke. It's a gimmick match. It's not a gimmick pay-per-view. It's fucking dumb. That's another reason why WWE is failing. Well, the good thing is from what I heard, they're going to cut back on the pay-per-views. Yep, there's only 14 pay-per-views this next year. Each one's going to have 7 pay-per-views. Well, no, let me rephrase that. There's going to be the big 4, and then each one of them is going to have 5. Well, no, yeah. Well, now it's the big 5 because they're making the Money in the Bank Raw versus Raw and SmackDown 1-2. They agree with you, Foulmouth. It should have never left. I might have mentioned that. It should have never left WrestleMania. It was dumb. But that's Vince McMahon in his glory. He thinks these gimmick pay-per-views are what puts the WWE over. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fuckface. 1 dream or 2 dream matches I don't think we will ever see. But everyone can play it on WWE 2K18. That's Sting versus The Undertaker. You're never going to get that match. I would love to have seen that match. Been waiting for that for 16 years. After Sting retired last year, it won't happen. Yeah, Sting, well, I hope fucking Undertaker doesn't come back. Because that'd be fucking tragic. Like I said, they wasted that fucking retirement if they did that stupid shit. A lot of people have fucking give up on WWE too. Yeah, pay-per-views like that, D-Wells, like Halloween Havoc or Fall Brawl or something fucking like that. None of this fucking gimmick pay-per-views. Like Elimination Chamber. It's a fucking gimmick match. It's not really a fucking pay-per-view. Make every fucking match. If you're going to do that, make every fucking match a fucking elimination chamber. That's what I think they should do. I mean, I could see the elimination chamber. Oh, Heather, I'm not disagreeing. What I'm talking about is he needs hip replacement surgery. Both of his hips are shot. So if he comes back and because he's going to be at the Raw, the 25th year anniversary of Raw, from what I'm gathering, and I don't want him coming back to another fucking WrestleMania match. We don't need it. And that's what I've been hearing too, NG, and I don't want it. That was another dream match that I would have loved to have had. And again, yes, I know that freaking John Cena only has five moves, but the fucking man is over. Money in the Bank matches are awesome. I wasn't too happy with the women's one last year. They fucking ruined that. That was a fucking waste of fucking time. Although James Ellsworth did play his part very well, I will give him that. I'm not going to lie. But I hope to God you're right, Heather, because I have been hearing that he might come back. I don't want that guy coming back. It's not that I don't want. If he just comes back like on anniversary shows and stuff like that, I would love that. Because who doesn't love to see the Undertaker? Everybody loves to see the fucking Undertaker. I just don't want him to come back and ruin what they did. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if he's going to do that. It'd put the show over, I'll tell you that much. Did it make the show better? And I know the Royal Rumble is a gimmick match, but it is a Royal Rumble, and it's always worked. It's always been put over as one of the better pay-per-views, except for fucking the last few years.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bulldog's helped up. He's going to need a lot of help to try to recover. After that, as we take you now to a look.
Well, if anybody's listened to what I've talked about what's going to happen, I don't think that fucking
Imagine, for over a decade,
Jinder Mahal's getting title back,
pinnacle of your profession. Through sweat and dedication,
which I love. What's going to happen, what I see happening is they are going to do the AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke is going to win the Royal Rumble. And then Roman Reigns is going to win the Elimination Chamber #1 contender match. That's what's going to happen. At least that better not, because it's going to be the exact same place where they did that whole fucking stupid thing where they put Roman Reigns in the damn match. I can't remember what the match was, and then they brought him out for the fucking Royal Rumble. Came out number 30. Thank God he didn't win. But he ended up winning the title at WrestleMania anyway. Fucking cunt. Goddamn fucking fuckface and cunt let him do that.
He uses it as a stepping stone. Like a false prophet, he spews forth his rhetoric.
And that's what Heather, I hope you were so right. You know how I feel about that cunt. I cannot fucking stand fucking Jinder Mahal. I hope they bury his ass and he just finally quits. Just says, fuck it, I'm done. They have so ruined right now that the fucking WWE title, it's not even fucking funny.
Now, the finger is pointed at you. You're the one who's changed.
See, here comes the... During this Bret Hart Stone Cold thing, the heel was Stone Cold. Bret Hart was the face, but then all of a sudden during that match, it just changed. I didn't have nightmares, David, but it was I didn't care. I wouldn't mind. I've heard the same. I've never seen the Saints wrestle. I've heard they're pretty good. That's where he's gonna go. But I can't fucking stand Jinder Mahal. I wish he'd go away. I can't fucking stand the guy. This fucking match right here is my favorite match of all time in WrestleMania. This is the beginning of the Attitude Era right here. Because Ken Shamrock, yes, this is it. This was 30 minutes of fucking ass beating by Bret Hart. And this is what I mean by Stone Cold. Yes, he only had the 4 moves that I talked about, but motherfucker could work. And his music. was absolutely perfect. Fucking love this entrance. He's a pissed off fucking individual. I fucking love this guy. If I could, I sit here and jack off, but I'm on camera. I'm just kidding, guys. I wouldn't do that. It's fucking gross. That makes me sound kind of gay. Guy just has that look like you can go piss up a rope. Fucking love his gimmick. Oh, I'm getting a cramp in my hip. Bear with me. Fuck. Fucking cocksucker. JP View Entertainment. I don't know about that. I try not to sound like fucking Sean's View. I'm sorry. That's how I talk, man. I apologize. That is me for real. I talk like that all the time. I think Sean does it. Sean's View does it because he thinks it's cool. I do it because that's what I do. Yes, this is that match. I talked about this. This is why Stone Cold Steve Austin got over. Even though he only had 4 moves, the mud stomp where he in the corner of the ring, we stomp a mud hole in you, and then the one where he the stunner, the STFU, and the punches. I think he can do back chops too, but he didn't. I don't remember him doing it very often. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't want to see that video because I don't want to see his fucking dick. I really don't care. These two beat the hell out of each other. If you're watching this with me, watch the crowd, how it just gets more and more into the fucking match. These two just beat the ever-loving fuck out of each other. I mean, the crowd's already into the fucking match. Nobody is sitting the fuck down. I mean, I know they're out on the apron or on the floor, but they're just beating the absolute fucking hell out of each other. Fucking best match. I don't know. I don't remember when he gets busted open. That was probably the most cringiest thing I've ever. Maybe it'll crush his cranium. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Goddamn fucking Vince McMahon. Well, are you watching them now, or are you watching this with me, foul mouth? I mean, it's fine, but I'm okay with you guys just watching whatever. But I was kind of hoping you watch it with me, but that's fine. You do what you want. I'll sit here and review this and talk about it because I love doing it. I love trying to entertain you guys. Jesus Christ, Bobbit, how many TVs you got going? Are you like one of those guys that you're fine, D Wells? I'm just joking around, man. I'm not even being serious. Did you see that sign, Shamrock 316? They're out in the crowd. They don't even do that anymore. They don't go out in the crowd, and if they do, they don't go anywhere near where these guys are. I mean, yes, they have the Shield come out looking all tough and shit. Oh, I see. So you're watching me on the laptop? Are you watching the laptop? Just me? Or are you just watching the and then watching Raw on there? I mean, that's fine, man. I don't care. I'm not offended, trust me. If I was offended, I would have kicked you out. I'm kidding, dude. I would never do that. That's not a suspended offense. So I heard Joe got copyright struck last night. Fucking YouTube. That isn't going to suspend him from doing live streams, is it? Anybody know? I don't know. I just started doing this, so I don't, you know. Stone Cold just twisted his other freaking knee. That's why he ended up having to wear 2 braces. I don't remember. Oh, I was talking about Joe. What happened to him last night? I was so freaking drunk, and I had to get up this morning because I had to go into work. I wanted to get at least a little bit of sleep. I just wanted to know why Joe got his podcast got taken off of YouTube last night. I don't know. I just heard it did. Okay. But do you know for what? Does anybody know? What was the copyright claim against? Because I got home and opened up my laptop and I seen your video has been taken down from a copyright something, just like you said. Oh, okay. So, Joe, in order to show stuff, you got to call the company, which they're going to deny you anyway, because they want half of your freaking money. Fucking monopolizing cunts. Whatever. That's fine. That's why right now I don't want to monetize any of my videos. Right now, none of my videos would be monetized because I can swear all the time. I don't care. I do this for fun. Just... So as you can see, Stone Cold is getting his ass just handed to him right now, and he's going to throughout this match. But you know what? Austin changed his stunner. If you notice that when he first started doing it, guys, when he first started doing it, he did the whole just grab the guy and slam him. But it just seemed so, I can't think of the word anymore. I had it. It just seemed like it was slow and lumpy, and it just. But then he did that kick to the groin, and then he transitioned into the stunner. That's when it got really good. It got a lot smoother for him when he did it.
Even after that, Austin imagined the kind of pain Austin was in. Bone-chilling pain perpetrated by Bret Hart in that unique figure 4. I'm going to tell you this right now. Bret Hart can twist Stone Cold's leg until it looks like...
Is that an actual song by a...
He can be turned around backwards, and Stone Cold is still not going to give up.
Whatever.
He will not submit to the Hitman. That's the bottom line. Somebody's got to submit.
God damn.
This is what it's turning into.
Can't do anything anymore.
Bringing a chair into the match, which actually, from a technical standpoint, is legal. It's legal. I know what he's going to do.
What if I played a song, "You're Nothing But a Cunt"? Do you think they'd fucking copyright strike me? Because if that's the case, they're going to copyright. They're going to see what's going to happen is, I'm afraid of this, is they're going to start copywriting fucking everything. Like, the word "I" is going to be fucking copyrighted. You can't fucking say it anymore. Fucking ridiculous. Well, I imagine it is a song. I just didn't know. I don't listen to music very often. Like I said, I only listen to lithium type music like Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots, stuff like that. Faith No More, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer. That's heavy metal. Oh, the Luthes Press, he did do that, so that's 5. Oh, I know. You can't do that.
It's not talking about the past. It's not posing or covering a ball spot. This is about athleticism, a hell of a fight, and two great athletes. And Stone Cold Steve Austin with a kick there to the lower abdominal area, which is as legal as the netball. His daughter does not want to watch this.
You're fucking guys.
It's not for the weak at heart. No doubt about that. One intended.
I was running out of cheese dip, and then I forgot I got 2 of them. Oh, shit. We almost had a fucking cheese episode, guys. So answer me this: if it's a free fucking domain, how can they copyright strike anything? Because free means they can fucking use whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So it's just Warner Brothers being a bunch of cunts. That's what you're saying to me, right? Ken Shamrock was a badass too. When he got to WWE, he was underutilized. He wasn't used right, in my opinion.
No, indeed not.
You guys don't have to auto-correct yourself all the time. I mean, it's all right. I mean, everybody's perfect. It's not a big deal. Yeah, when the lead singer for Allison Chains died, that was a shocker to me. Didn't he commit suicide? Well, you're right, Heather. They had no idea what to do with him, and I could have told. They did it right here. They put him in a program with fucking put him in the corporation. Because didn't he have a match like fucking next day with Bret Hart or something? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I'd have to watch the Raw after this. I don't think so, NG. I don't think they did, man. I really don't, because nope. Stone Cold is cut open. He's busted open. He ran into this steel chair. As you can see, they're now starting to transition over to the damn Austin turning face kind of deal thing. Do you see where JR's going here? He keeps on saying he's putting Stone Cold over with his commentary right now. That's what made JR one of the best commentators ever. What'd you have for supper tonight, Heather? Hey, Nate. How's it going, brother? How you feeling? Thanks for showing up, brother. I really appreciate it. That sounds interesting. Penne alla vodka with the side of meatballs. I had Salisbury steak last night, Bobbit. At the dining, it's called the Dining Out where we were at last night. So who wants to hear my tequila story? I'm going to tell a tequila story here tonight because I think the next match is pretty boring, if I remember correctly. Who wants to hear my tequila story? I think everybody would, NG. I think everybody would love to hear JR on commentary instead of Cole. But you got to remember JR is getting up there in age. NG, I'm going to disagree with you about Percy Watson. He sucks.
Neither individual, I don't believe, will ever be the same after this match. This match will take.
But everybody has their own. I mean, to me personally, I don't like the guy.
And Austin back up on his feet. Austin, yes. Austin the stud. And look at Austin with Bret Hart back up. Reaching for the button. Third and first. It's ready to rock and roll. Austin and Bret Hart reaching for the buckle. Austin now repeatedly kicking to the chest area.
All right, I'll tell it after this match, guys. I'll tell my tequila story. Oh, I didn't. I thought you said that you liked Percy. Oh, you're saying who you would if they were okay. I got you. Now I see what you're saying. But sometimes I have to go back and read things a couple of times before I. That's why you don't hear me talk a couple of times when I read something. Oh, you're good, brother. I just misread again because sometimes I read fast. As you can see, Vince McMahon, if you're listening, watching this, Vince McMahon just called it a no-holds-barred match. If you realize in this match also, it's seen a referee on the outside because he didn't know. Ken Shamrock is in the UFC and he wouldn't stop it unless somebody tapped out or whatever, which is what I think the gimmick was supposed to be, but it took a different turn. And here we go. I think he's in this for, God, I don't know how many freaking minutes. This is what put Stone Cold Steve Austin fucking over hard. But I think the referees are there just in case something legit happens, and then they can fucking say, "Hey, you need to get out here, guys." Oh, yes, because that's their live events now. Foulmouth, that Shotgun and Heat are their live events, even though they're called WWE Live or WWE Main Event, same thing. I mean, look at these people watching this. They're so into this match. Toughest SOB in the WWE. I mean, I know he's not really putting a whole. I mean, it looks like he's just sitting on him. You see, look at this. Fucking JR just put fucking Stone Cold over with that whole fucking. He never tapped out. He passed out. He never tapped out. So even though Bret Hart won this motherfucking match, he put Stone Cold Steve Austin over.
doctors out here for him. Now, we need doctors down here. And we can please have someone assist Stone Cold Steve Austin. I want to point that. Bret Hart cutting the match. It's got to be noted. Steve Austin did not give up.
To be honest with you, you guys are talking about Saturday Night's Main Event. I used to watch that when I was a kid. Okay, this is where Bret Hart turns heel.
I'm a Bret Hart fan, but that's enough. Don't get sickening over this thing. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, he didn't. He passed out, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin passed out. He'd never tapped. That's why Stone Cold Steve Austin got way the fuck over. And Bret Hart, this was the whole storyline. Bret Hart put him over. Even though Bret Hart won the fucking match, and this is where Ken Shamrock gets into fucking wrestling, I think. I think they had a match. But then Ken Shamrock turns heel like fucking, was it like a year later or 6 months later, 7 months later or something, which is fine. That's usually typical for a storyline. And he's Austin never quit. Austin never gave up. I mean, come on, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin got his ass beat. And this is where, so he just kicked him in the stomach and gave him a stunner. Right there. That's where the whole, oh my God, I think we just found out how to do your stunner. And make it look like a better transition than what we've been doing. What he just did to Ken Shamrock. One of my favorite lines from JR ever is not the whole by God thing. It's whether you like him or not. The crowd's going, Austin, Austin, Austin. I mean, come on, guys. How can you not? This is one of the best matches that WWE's ever put on, in my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I just love that match. I watched Raw the next day, and holy shit.
Did you expect anything less out of Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania? I mean, it was all.
He did not have help back. The guy passed out and didn't have any help back to the fucking backstage area. Still putting him over.
You heard the booze. You heard the booze. And there to force out some of the results.
Hey, did you see the GIF that I seen where I tweeted out selling the stunner? That's how you sell. The guy gets Stone Cold to get stunned, and then he does backflips. he does backflips over a crossing walk, and then he passes out, or he hits the ground, and then he does the whole 1, 2, 3. It's pretty funny. I did that as a GIF. It's pretty funny. All right, I'm gonna tell my tequila story. So I think I was 22, 23 years old, and I was still in I was still in the Army, and it was New Year's Eve, and my ex-wife and I invited our friends over, my brother-in-law, and we're sitting there. My brother-in-law brought over a bottle of tequila, and we're sitting there, and he's like, every 25, 30 minutes, we're going to do a shot. And it was just me and him doing this. And I'm sitting there drinking, doing, you know, we're just having fun. We're listening to music, and I lived in an apartment. My friends didn't, the people that lived below us didn't care, so they weren't home anyway. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm doing shot after shot. Little do I know, we get down, we drank, like, we only had like a third of the, not even a third of the bottle left, so probably a quarter of the bottle left. We fucked up. It was just me and him doing this too, and we started drinking at like 7 o'clock, and we were doing shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. So every 25 minutes to 30 minutes, we'd be doing a shot, and we were up till I think like 3 o'clock in the morning. And me and my wife, you know, we did the whole New Year's Day, the New Year's thing, Happy New Year, you know, the whole kissy, smoochy fucking thing. My brother-in-law was just sat in the chair and did nothing. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to run out to my car. I forgot something in the backseat of my car. So I go into the backseat of my car and I don't remember anything. So I wait. My wife comes out. I passed out in the backseat of the car with the door open, my ass in the air. My wife at the time fucking comes out and she goes, what the fuck are you doing out here? I'm like, how in the fuck did I get out here? So they let me pass out. They decided to keep fucking partying. They left me passed out in my fucking backseat of my car in January, where it's cold, but it wasn't that bad because it was down in Kentucky. So, I mean, it gets like 50. It was probably like 50 that day. Yeah, so that's my story. That really happened. So, talking in the chat, that's tequila makes my clothes fall off. Or tequila's, it didn't make my clothes fall off that night, but it does. It makes my clothes fall off. I just get bug ass. I passed out in the closet once. I also, one time I forgot where my bathroom was. I got so drunk I forgot where my bathroom was, and I pissed in my, I started pissing in my fucking garage. I'm like, the toilet's not it. The toilet, where's the toilet at? Where's the flusher? That's how fucked up I was. So we got the Ahmad Johnson and the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. Hawk and Animal. I can't drink tequila like that anymore, so if we ever do get together, don't ask me to drink tequila like that. I might do a couple of shots, but that's about it. Somebody might have to carry me to wherever, to my room or whatever, but whatever. That happens. We'll give a shout out to the chat real quick. Bobbit, NG, and Heather, thanks for being here. And everybody else in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I don't remember this match too much of it, so I'm kind of watching it. They're beating the hell out of the Nation of Domination. Oh, D'Lo Brown. Oh, shit. Savio Vega.
Just like last Monday, when the Farouk beat up Ahmed Johnson with a nightstick. I can't imagine what's going to happen tomorrow night when Ron's won. Look at Ahmed Johnson taking it to the streets. Someone's blocked him all the way to the concrete, and Farouk now get a big old taste of that steel trash can.
This is a street fight. Chicago street fight. They're just beating the shit out of each other.
Gonna need a big piece of chalk because I think we're gonna be drawing some outlines on the street before this is over. Look out tonight! Off the believer, off the that big board. And he will use it all. Nice catch. I don't see it now. The outside being used. Oh no! Oh no! Look at this! Oh no! We got Animal! Animal and Farouk! Ow! Animal and Farouk paddling out! And on the pitch announce table! Look at this! Animal out!
Shitty fucking pile driver. He just pile drived him and he didn't even drop him. He just did the whole, he kind of did one of these things. It's fucking shitty pile driver. Like he didn't even sit out on it or anything. It was pretty fucking shitty.
Just got hit in the face with a fire extinguisher, and it's covering up everybody. Wow! Action in, out of the ring everywhere. Look this, right here. And look what's going on inside the ring. Outside the ring, all around, a Chicago street fight. I don't think I've ever seen anything as intense or as brutal or as physical as any WrestleMania in history. This is amazing. This is a history-making WrestleMania. This ain't football.
Mark Miro was supposed to be the next big thing. He was supposed to be put over when Stone Cold Steve Austin won the King of the Ring, but they decided not to do it because he had no charisma. They made the right decision, though. They made the right decision, though, I'll tell you that much. You're right. There are a lot of them moves are banned today.
They're using everything but the kitchen sink. But the kitchen sink, Gordon Mason, the other guy. They're trying to check the life out of Monday Johnson. The rib is just squaring all down the animal on a steel trash can. Well, this is chaos. And that noose, that rope getting tighter and tighter. Members of the nation combination continuing to pull on it. This got turned into chaos. We knew it would be. A Chicago street fight. And on that, extricated himself from that noose. I got behind the chair. But I don't get that big road sign. And I think it's a parking lot. Horizon man parking. And the roof has just been parked.
How's that game going, NG? I hate to say this. I hate the fucking Seahawks. Sorry. I don't like Pete Carroll. The only reason I don't like Pete Carroll is he almost ruined college football.
The nation's just too big. Too many members of the nation. Did you sleep in the room?
My Packers won today, 26-20 in overtime. So if they win next week, and I think they play the Cleveland Browns, beat the Cleveland Browns, Aaron Rodgers will be back, and then it's on like Donkey Kong again. He can come back to form. Speaking of football, that's all I know. That's all I heard today is Green Bay won. They won in overtime. Yes, I know, Jake. That's what I'm talking about, NG. He almost ruined USC. Well, he did ruin USC. And then he left because he didn't want to fucking deal with it. He left the program hanging, which pissed a lot of people off. And I'm not even a fan of USC, but it pissed me off because the NCAA started doing their own fucking thing with the. Yeah, it's sad. Pete Carroll, I can't stand him. He may be a great coach, but he's a fucking cheater and he's a fucking yeah. That's all I got to say about that, brother. I would like Seattle if they didn't have him on there, but I don't like. I didn't think Ohio State deserved to be in the playoffs. Yes, they beat Wisconsin, but where was Ohio State? Yeah, think about that, Bobbitt. Just because you win a conference title doesn't mean you deserve. Think about this, though. Ohio State lost to two teams they should have beat. They should have beat Oklahoma. And they should have beat Iowa. Wisconsin, this is why. Wisconsin beat Iowa 45-14. Iowa didn't even have 100 yards of total offense. Yeah, they beat Wisconsin 27-21, but Iowa beat Ohio State 55-24. That's why. Big Ten doesn't deserve to have a team in the playoff. No, they can't be because they lost. They lost the title game last night. Because if you're going to put Wisconsin in, then Ohio State has to be in because Ohio State beat Wisconsin. You can't do that. Just give me a second. Let me look. But I don't think you're right, brother. Now, you might be right. You never know. The way this fucking committee is, I don't know. It's fucking weird. Oh, I remember when Heather. I remember when Sid Vicious broke his leg. That was absolutely fucking nasty. Absolutely nasty. No, Wisconsin's not in it, man. Oklahoma, Georgia, Clemson, and Alabama are in it. Alabama's going to end up winning it, I think. Wisconsin's playing Miami in the Orange Bowl, though. That's going to be a good game. Penn State's playing Washington in the Fiesta Bowl. Auburn's playing UCF in the Peach Bowl. Ohio State's playing USC in the Cotton Bowl. That makes no sense. Well, they did. So the way this is working now is that these. I used to like Virginia Tech. Foul mouth. So there's the New Year's Day 6. You got the Peach Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Cotton Bowl. Then you have the Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl are all the New Year's Day 6. They consider the Outback and the Citrus Bowl part of that, but I don't know. It's fucking nasty, isn't it, NG? Wisconsin, actually, all these teams, I like these matchups for these bowl games, though. I really do. Pretty good matchups, not going to lie. But, yeah, they didn't make it, Bobbit. It's all right. Wisconsin doesn't deserve to be in it. They got beat yesterday. I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. First time they've ever been undefeated and in the playoffs, and had that many wins before they lost. There he is doing the too sweet. Shawn Michaels better cease and desist. Sorry. Shawn Michaels can do whatever the fuck he wants. I love Florida State, NG. I almost went to school there. Wanted to play baseball for him. He's going to walk on. College football is way better than professional football anymore. More excitement. Then again, that's me. I've always liked college football more than I've liked pro.
There is a love fest going on here with Shawn Michaels and this capacity crowd. They want him back. They want him back in action. Let's just have a
Well, he comes back to action. Doesn't he like turn heel like 2 or 3 months into it and come back? You're so full. Would you eat, or you been drinking there, big shooter? Mellow. What you been drinking? When I say full, I mean, yes, it could mean one of two things, man. Either full means you're drunk, or you got a good buzz going, or you're full from food. If it was food, what do you eat? What do you would you eat? What'd you have? Sweet. My team has Oklahoma State and the Camping World Bowl. Okay.
He has defeated Bret Hart, and tonight, Psycho Sid, this could be the most important night of your WWF career as you meet.
Yeah, that does sound good, Heather.
You are right, my friend. WrestleMania is the biggest event of the world.
Oh my God, Psycho Sid could not talk. That was his only downfall. He acted crazy because he never just talked. Now he's talking like he's whispering, and then he fucking yells. He's not scared of the Undertaker. And then he whispers again. I'm gonna stick a fucking broomstick up your ass, and you're gonna like it. You fucking cunt! I mean, that's the way he talked. It is so weird. Fucking Undertaker. Ooh. That sounds good too. I love Chinese food, man. I might have to try that though, Heather. Pop that one on. Is that like a little mom and pop place again, Heather, that you're eating at? Italian place? I usually get chicken my fun for Chinese food. I'll have to pop that on somebody at an Italian restaurant. I love fucking Italian food. Like I said, my mom makes the best fucking lasagna. She usually does it for Christmas. And we're not even Italian. I've never had wonton soup, man. Never had wonton soup. I can't eat General Tso's. I can't eat spiced food, man. Fucking hate spicy food. Fucking, I can't do it. So I'll tell another quick story. One time I used to bowl, and so when I got to up there, I'd already been drunk, and I think it was the day before Thanksgiving. I think. Oh, I'm sure it's not. I've never had it, Mellow. I've just never had wonton soup. So this one guy that I bowled with, he's like, "Hey, you want to do a shot of Tabasco sauce?" And I'm not talking just a little dabble, like an entire bottle, a shot of Tabasco sauce. So I'm drunk enough to like, yeah, fuck it. I'm all about it. So I've done some pretty stupid shit in my life, and that was one of them. It was funny because I went in the bathroom and puked. So that's why I don't eat spicy food. I just can't do it. I can't stomach it. Actually, that does sound good. I like chicken and dumpling soup, so I might like it. You know how I feel about tacos. They ate Taco Bell.
And something already has it. Speaking of something going down, here he comes. Psycho Sid, ladies and gentlemen. And he is the man as he steps to the ring as we speak. And the thing about Psycho Sid is he is not afraid of the dark. You know what? Sometimes that can work against you. Sometimes you gotta be smart enough to be afraid. Like me, I'm afraid of the dark. You know what I'm afraid of, Shawn Michaels? I'm afraid you're a big liar. Why don't you tell the truth? You're out here for one reason. You're out here to try to do something to Psycho Sid. Why don't you tell the truth? Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm here to watch. I am here as a wrestling fan. I feel like I'm a
This is a pretty good match, too. Even though Psycho Sid wasn't a very good worker, this is still pretty all right. The Undertaker worked this match so perfectly. I can't do wasabi. Spicy.
Shawn Michaels, you've been in the ring with both of these individuals, and I would suggest that you know exactly what it's like to be on the receiving end.
It's freaking music, man.
Power bombs and for that matter, a tombstone. Oh, there it is. Sid, he's the man. Is he enough man? I tell you what, Mariah, this has to do with momentum. Sid has had momentum since his Indian match went on, and I felt like he's had it from then on. But the other night, Friday night, at the Slammy Awards, you could tell as the Undertaker walked up there.
I'll be right back, guys. Back in a couple minutes. Not even a couple minutes. I'm back, guys.
He's got ice water right through his veins. You ain't gonna shake up the Undertaker. Somebody to be in the 80s. Look at this. Oh yeah. Bret Hart. Let's hear it out. Hear it. What? Bret Hart's coming out. I see it right there. Uh-oh. I'll imagine that. Bret being receptive.
Fucking Bret Hart comes back. This is where it totally turns fucking heel. And that was all because Stone Cold Steve Austin got over that night.
Go back and find your smile. But whatever you do, stay out of this match. I'm so scared. As for you, I just want you to know, when you slammed that door on my head, you slammed the door on our friendship, and from here on in, it's a new set of rules. You're friends, you and me. I'm like, I can't remember the last time Bret was anybody's friend. And you know, and I know, and every single person in this building, we all know one thing. That World Wrestling Federation Championship belt belongs to me, and you are gone. Well, it looks like Bret. That belt never belonged to you. You know it, I know it, and every single person in this building, whether you're here or outside the TV, man, you all know that I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Oh! Oh, wait a minute! And now you're getting beat up because you're big mouth. Oh, no! Bret Hart! Series of the powerbomb! One more power! And that's that submission match! Let's not put him in a bad way! You take your whining ass out of here!
You take your whining ass out of here, he says. You take your whining ass out of here. Because I'm going to stick a broomstick up your ass.
He said he would never hear the words I quit, and we never ever did. Come along, lady.
Huh.
Because when I get them kicking his ass, I'm gonna bring you back out here. And I'm gonna take you. Here we go. Just let her watch it now. And this match is officially underway. The Undertaker and Psycho Sid for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. The Undertaker, the most intimidating individual. Oh, wait a minute, look at this, Sid. To the buckle. Trying to face a lot of size 14 for lunch. Undertaker, Woodside and the Undertaker means business. He has waited a long, long time. It's been a long, hard road to get this opportunity. Red Hart talks about being a screw. I got news for you. The Undertaker has been given the shaft more times, and you never heard him complain once because he's a man's man. Undertaker, at the moment. Here we go with a cover. Is it over just like that? No, it's not. The Undertaker against a monster indeed, and Psycho Sid as far as size is concerned. Undertaker going up now. It's got to be different for both men to be in there and not be the biggest man. And for once, power is not going to be on their side. You got two big, huge, strong men on there. What do? You never answered the question a while ago, Shawn Michaels. Which hurts worse, the power bomb or the tombstone power driver? It all hurts. Every bit of it hurts. What? And look at the Undertaker.
Oop, caught him. Put him in a bear hug, man. Sid Vicious has got Undertaker in a bear hug in the middle of the ring right now. Match started out with Undertaker beating his ass. Bret Hart came out, started talking shit to everybody in the arena. She's talking shit to Shawn Michaels. Turned and looked at the Undertaker and said, when you slammed my head in the door, that ruined our friendship. And then he said, he called Sid Vicious a fraud. And then Sid Vicious powerbombed him. And then the Undertaker, or Sid Vicious took the mic and started talking shit. He said, after I'm done beating him, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to bring you back out here. I'm going to start beating you. Or he's going to get ready to start it. And then all of a sudden, the Undertaker came from behind him, beat the hell out of him for a while. And then the Undertaker did. And now Sid Vicious has got him. This is his first offense. And this is Sid Vicious' entire offense was all power moves. He could punch, but that's about fucking it. He could powerbomb somebody, but that was about it too.
The Undertaker trying to find a measure of escape. The Undertaker now.
You know what, NG? I don't know. He might have.
Here in Chicago. The Undertaker. Somewhat of a fan favorite. Whether or not that helps him in any way in this matchup. I don't know. I thought everybody loved it when Psycho Sid powerbombed the Hitman Hart.
Is the Seahawks game in Seattle or is it in Philadelphia? Because if it's in Seattle, how can you say the Seahawks won't win? Heather's pretty knowledgeable, guys. If you're listening, just checking in the chat. If I don't know, Heather usually knows pretty well what's going on. Thanks, Heather, for. I don't pay attention to their backstories. I've only recently started watching backstories. I pay attention to what's actually going on in the wrestling. I suppose I should. Oh, I know the Eagles are hard to beat. They have the best record in the NFL, but they're in Seattle. I mean, isn't Seattle like 8-3 or something like that? And that's okay. I'm the male wrestling nerd. Probably not as much knowledge as I should, but like I said, I don't know everything, guys. I just
And which one of these guys does that favor? Oh my gosh.
I think Scott Hall had a drinking and drug problem. It wasn't just drinking. I think he was a drug addict too. No, that I do know from watching his thing on ESPN. I think it was more than drinking with him. Shawn Michael, he had a drug problem.
The thing is, though, Ross, I've been here. How do you know when the Undertaker's hurt? He doesn't show any emotion. You feel like you've got him. The next minute he's back. And I'll tell you what, that plays mind games.
You're a swamp-ass wrestling nerd. Well, if you want to be a swamp-ass wrestling nerd, I mean, I guess so.
Well, first of all, you got to find some way to stop Sid's offensiveness. Because right now, I don't care how much.
I mean, look at Sid's offense. I mean, he's not really. All his moves were like reverse chin locks, headlocks, bear hugs. He could punch. He might be able to do the whole jumping up in the air and jumping on your back. He jumps from the top or second rope. He really didn't have, but there was nothing that any other big man has had ever. The double axe handle from the top, from the second rope. Oh, I know, NG, preaching to the choir, brother. I know the whole story about them two. Yes, they are very hard to beat, NG. Oh my God! Now what are you guys talking about here? Okay, Android Bluetooth game controller. If I have $14, I get it. I don't have the money to buy it right now. What, Bobbitt? Let me know when used Asuka underwear becomes available for research purposes. No, please go check on that. What?
His knee is in a very bad way. We're told that a number of paramedics have tried to convince Mr. Austin to seek further medical help. He has refused. Stone Cold Steve Austin must be in a great deal of pain, and the Hitman Bret Hart wore that knee out. In case you haven't figured it out, Stone Cold one tough SOB. He doesn't let anybody tell him what to do. Tonight, he's got the respect of millions and millions of people. Hey, I got an update on Bret the Hitman Hart. He's whining somewhere in the back, crying about something else now.
Making fun of my looks, Bobbitt.
Here he doesn't like the Undertaker now. From the other side. Hit a little hard. Undertaker got Uh-oh. It never ceases to amaze me the agility of the 6'.
Did you guys notice how that when that one fucking troll came in here and I went the fuck off, how he hasn't come back or said anything? I know you only blocked him for so many seconds there, Heather. I wonder if that guy's still in here. I mean, I don't care. I really don't. But I just pointing that out. Oh, it's fine, Bobby. You're good, man. Guys, you gotta understand I'm just kidding half the time. It's just me. It's just me. When you see me flip out on that fucking troll, that was me pissed off. I can get louder, but I don't want to. I haven't had a reason to be mad today. It's been a pretty good day. See? See what I mean? I mean, with you timing him out and then me and going off, I think that's how you get rid of a fucking bully troll, guys. Fucking time his ass out and fucking light his ass up like a fucking Christmas tree. Y'all know I don't play that shit.
He's the only guy that 13 is his lucky number. The Undertaker's the only man. The Undertaker. No.
Yeah, I'm right back. I'm gonna grab another beer. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm right back.
It's because about time somebody came out here was objective. I'm not going to be a former champion and knock everybody else. I think I'll be supportive if you don't mind. I know it's unpopular in this line of work, but the hell with it, I'm going to do it anyway. Always do it your way. Well, I'm going to say I told you so. But crowd, 18,000 plus, sold out. Couldn't get any more in the building here. We certainly hope, ladies and gentlemen, you're enjoying the action on pay-per-view in the front row. Invited to join us again in April. We have the privilege of being once again in your house. That's on April the 20th, Rochester, New York. The next major pay-per-view will be April 20th, and it's going to be a big one in Rochester. And again, that will be broadcast live to Europe as well as all of North America. I think Psycho Sid is trying to choke whatever life there is out of The Undertaker now. It's no holds barred. He can choke him all he wants. Sid's doing an amazing job. He is taking most of this match. And I tell you what, Sid is, I'm impressed. Sid's doing a great job. He's in command out there. If The Undertaker doesn't start something quick, he's going to be able to lose him in. Undertaker. Everybody see that quick hands to The Undertaker.
Come in! Come in, Gator! I ain't got no food for you, dumbass. I'm gonna go get him a treat, guys. I'll be right back. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Get it. Get it. All right, fine. Whoa, watch, you fucking cocksucker. Get it. Want it. Get it. There we go. Eat it. I don't know, for some reason, my dog, when he gets a treat, he sits there and looks at me like, can I have this? I'm like, I fucking gave it to you, you fucking moron. Eat the damn thing. I love my dog. He's just fucking idiot sometimes.
Dominate the Undertaker, and many times has done so. He is determined to be oh, wait a minute. Undertaker couldn't just punch on that.
I did not know that. They have used panty vending machines in Japan or Asia or whatever. In Japan. That's interesting. Your uncle spent $2,000 on a sex doll. If I had $2,000, I'd spend it on a sex doll.
Sid can lay there all day and still walk out with that championship belt. The Undertaker cannot. The Undertaker's got to make a move, and he's got to make it quick. The Undertaker, in order to be the champion, must be the aggressor here. He must indeed take the title.
They made it from teddy bear material.
Almost all the time he's out there. You're having on the 2.5, maybe more.
No shit, right? No. For fucking $2,000, that fucker better be able to legitimately toss my salad while it's giving me a hand job too. Jesus. Oh, good Lord, Heather. Funny. Poor basement.
His game plan is on the money, live from WrestleMania 13. Whoa! Kick right to the heart. If there is a heart in that body. Oh, there's a heart. There's one in there, you bet. It may be black, but there's a heart in there, and it's a big one. And it's a class act, folks, that's for sure. Then, again, more big, powerful.
No shit, right? He's got to do something. The only problem with this match is it was two big men, and Sid sucks as a worker. I mean, he's just so slow. But The Undertaker makes this match here, and it's very shortly. Like he's about to. Yeah, he's about to fucking take over this match.
I understand Sid's desperation. He's got to go to those ropes. This is something he doesn't usually do, but he's not accustomed to it. And I say eventually it's going to work against him.
I know you guys can't see the top of my head. It's bald, so I don't know why you'd want to see the top of my head anyway.
That deviated from his ground attack, but I'm told he's going to pay for it here. The Undertaker.
Put the link into the group chat for what, Falmo?
Undertaker.
Go ahead. I don't know if it will. I mean, I don't. Heather, if it comes up and I'm not paying attention, it's all right. Just let him put the. It's fine. Go ahead, foul mouth. It's all right. Oh, that's in the group chat. I'm sorry. I'm slow today. Reason why I'm so giddy today is what I do is I create family readiness groups, or my job is to help create family readiness groups. And I created one today, and it only took me one day. Sometimes, some people, it takes more than one day. Sometimes it takes like a month, 2 months. I did it in one day. One day. I got 10 volunteers in one day. Hashtag I am the man. In our group chat, hey, Falmo, put it in the put it in the Twitter group chat, brother. Or send it to me in a DM and I'll put it in there if you can. I'll fix that. If you can't put a link in there, I apologize. You want to hear my reaction to what in the Twitter group? Reaction to what, man? Okay, I'm gonna go look. Give me a second. What the fuck kind of fucking weird ass shit is that, man? I mean, those look like fucking literal. The face on them just looks so fucking weird, man. I mean, the boobies are all right, but I don't know. That's $2,000. Give me a no. That you know what? I wouldn't pay $2,000 for that. That looks just like I don't think having sex with that would be like don't you blink, you weirdo? Oh, I'm definitely nope, not gonna happen. Oh, the Lavender Deluxe. You should look at that one. Holy shit, guys, you gotta fucking see this. The eyes, they're like fucking huge, like the big fucking eyes, man. Fucking weird. Oh, look at the hair on Mrs. Robertson Deluxe. That's even fucking better. It's in the chat, guys. You gotta check this shit out. It's actually pretty funny. The Honeysuckle Deluxe. Fucking nice. Doll hairs. You said doll hairs. So The Undertaker just won the WWF title for WrestleMania 13. Bret Hart ends up winning it at I want to say he wins it at SummerSlam. And then, because he faces The Undertaker, if I'm correct, if not, please tell me. Anybody that knows. And then the screw job happens. It's Survivor Series. And then at WrestleMania 14, Stone Cold Steve Austin wins the title off of Shawn Michaels. I don't know. This is where I thought that The Undertaker had won the title for the very first time.
Receiving a standing ovation from this jam-packed capacity crowd as soon as held back to the locker room area, and he will not be a happy camper, no doubt about that.
Because I don't think they honestly, guys, I could be wrong, but I don't think they put Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart in the fucking championship match at one of the mid pay-per-views. They do that at like SummerSlam or Royal Rumble, because that's WrestleMania level type match. Even though I'm not gonna lie, Bret Hart was kind of boring, but I liked Bret Hart. I'm not gonna lie. There's an ECW freaking sign out there they showed. Now Joe comes on at 9 tonight, right, guys? Anybody know for sure? I didn't get a notification for him in Patreon. I might have. I don't know. Because he's doing it on Patreon. Oh, he did. Hold on. He's probably doing it right now. Oh, he's working on Corrupted, it says. He's working on a Corrupted pre-show re-upload. That's all I got from him. I'm doing a live chat. I'm just seeing it because I could have sworn. Didn't Joe say he was coming on tonight, guys? Because that's why I was trying to get, off of here and do it before. Because I did have it for 7, and then I'm like, we're not gonna watch WrestleMania 14. I was gonna get off of here before he went on. I was just wondering. Okay, thanks, Mello. I just wanted to make sure because I don't want to impede on Joe because he is the man, and I want everybody over there. He deserves the attention. I know there's only 6 of us here, but that doesn't matter. I don't care about the volume. It's all about collaborating and just having fun on here. That's why I'm doing this, because there's usually never, and I don't watch football anymore on Sunday nights. I might go sit out in the living room and watch it with my brother tonight, but I don't know yet. But I want to listen to Joe too, because I enjoy listening to Joe. It's just, there's nothing better right now. I listen to him every freaking morning on his morning madness. This shit is funny. I like listening to his news. But I'll stay on here for a few minutes longer if that's all right. Mello, are you still streaming or are you done? Because I'll get off of here so that you can stream, brother, and everybody can go over there. I'll come over there and watch it even. Because if you're still streaming, I'll come over there. Wrestle Kingdom was on. Wrestle Kingdom 11 was on last year, man. Oh, okay. I just want, because I didn't realize you were going to be on until I had already done it. No, I wouldn't have impeded on you either. But I'm new to this. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I don't want to, I know Joe says you don't care, but he's the reason that I'm on here. He's the reason that I do what I do. So if you guys can sit here and ask me any questions. Is anybody ready for the new Star Wars? I know I've mentioned this. I'm pretty stoked. I got my tickets for Friday night. Pretty stoked. You won't get to see it that night though, Foulmouth. You'll get to see it because it's going to be recorded. Because they record it, they don't play it, and then they only play like an hour at a time. Unless they changed it, because I'm excited about it too. I love New Japan. I'm always excited for Star Wars. But I don't know. Wrestle Kingdom's pretty. When is Wrestle Kingdom? Is that coming like soon? I don't. I love watching it. I just haven't watched Wrestle Kingdom. I just know that they showed it, but I don't remember when it's actually on. So it is going to be on live TV then, Foulmouth? Because I get access to it, and I'll watch that shit. I'll do a live review, I'll do a live thing for that. I don't know of anybody that does. I'll do that. Damn, you're a quick girl. What did he say? Was he in here being a fucking bully? Was he in here? Yeah, I'll go off again. I'm not fucking kidding. January 6th. All right. I don't want to step on anybody. I'll do that live if I got it. I think I still have access, but I'm not sure. Last I checked, I did. I'll do fucking if it's live and they're doing a straight live event, I'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit. Is that if that's the case, that is like better than WrestleMania. What they have, Okada versus whatever it's Ibushi and Omega versus Jericho. Are you kidding me? On your head, Heather, or on my head? All right. Fucking retards. Jesus Christ. You know what you should have said before you deleted him, and I would have said it, is how many times have you ever been kicked off of a chat? By having your okay, yeah, I figured as much because I figured it out when you said on your head. Hey, you know what? I'm sexy, bald, you fucking cunt. Fucking morons. The fucking dog is so fucking spoiled, guys. Jesus fuck.
Come on. We're going. Remember.
My dog is so spoiled. Well, it's not my dog. It's actually my brother's dog, but I call him my dog. It's still funny. It's funny statement. How many nut sacks were rubbed on your head? That. Honestly, like that's gonna hurt my feelings, but yeah, that's trying to be a bully. Trying to get a rise out of me. I would have left. Just next time, Heather, I would have left that shit up. Hey, come back if you're in here still. Come back on. Fucking let's hear some more shit. I want to hear what the fuck you got to say. Hey, that happens. You 14-year-old little bitch. It probably was. It probably was like a 15, 16-year-old, so I probably would have gotten banned from YouTube. He made fun of me. You fucking retard. Goddamn, fucking, they're funny people. Some of these motherfuckers are fucking hilarious, but they don't know who they're fucking with. They just don't. They think they can come in here and just think they're being cool. They're not. Like I said in my chat thing, these people are. If I see it, I see it. I don't care. I'll forget anyway because it's coming on 2 days after the event. I'll forget. I forget what happened 15 minutes ago. Not gonna lie. And it's on Access TV. Okay. I mean, if it's on Access TV on January 6th, I'll do a live review to it. That's probably a Friday night, isn't it? Let me look. I'm going to stay on here for a little bit longer until we get closer to Joe's, if that's all right with y'all. I love sitting here talking to you guys. I just feel it's better than sitting on a chat sometimes. That way I can talk, because I got fat fingers, so I can't type really well. And two, I've been drinking again, so I've been drinking for like 3 days straight. So let me look at a calendar here. I just want to know exactly what day it is. Yep, it is a Saturday. And do you know what time it is on? Have they confirmed what time it is on? Our time. And you can say, because I know the difference. At 8, it'd be 7 here if it's Eastern time. That's what I mean. Sometimes I get going and I can't. And sometimes my computer kind of slows down after the laptop that I'm on right now kind of slows down after a while. So I don't like typing because I like seeing what I'm typing. I can type 55, 60 words a minute, but I just don't. Okay, so it's on at 7 o'clock on January 6th. There is no football or no college football on that day, at least that I care about anyway. Sorry to you guys. And you have nothing going on. And I know that Ken is probably on that night, but I'm still going to do it. And then I'll pop in to Ken's chat because they do Corrupted then too. And I don't want to take the viewers away from Ken or anything, but I'll do that. That's what you guys, if you guys don't want to, you don't have to be here. I'll still do it. I don't know what matches are going on. I'll have to look into that though. But you guys let me know. I mean, you can tweet me or, I'm cool with that. You guys can email me. Let me grab my remote real quick. I'm gonna see if I still have access because I don't want to say that I'm gonna do it if I don't have access. And then I'm like, oh, I don't know. So hold on a second. So I hope you enjoyed what we did there. I just figured, I'd throw that out there. It's kind of stuff I like doing. Oh my god. Damn kids were watching Peppa Pig in my fucking room again. My nieces were here this weekend. I didn't get to see much of them. And then like next week is not a good week for me. Friday, Saturday. I got that thing to go to, and I'm just so not looking forward to it. I think it used to be 163. Yes, I have access. So if for some ungodly reason the company that I go through for TV, if it's still there, which I don't think access is going to go away, I'll definitely do it. That's up to you guys though. I don't care if it's just me and Bobbit or whatever. I'll still do it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get off of here. So that you guys can get ready to go over to Joe's. If you're gonna go over and do that live Q&A with Joe, he's gonna do that live stream again. I want to thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I had fun. Today was a good day. I kind of beat ass home. I had to build I wanted to get my family readiness built for the unit that this is my former unit, so I kind of take pride in that unit. I wanted to get them. They were my top priority. So I'm glad I finally got them to where they need to be. If you're not here, Heather, I'm good. It's all right. It's just if people want to be here, I'm just going to do it because and I don't think I'm going to now like tomorrow night because I did not do a live Raw. That's the fun one, guys. So if you want to see me fucking go off, and I'll try and not yell because my mom's like, "Can you keep it down?" I will for sure be doing that tomorrow. And I'll talk to you all over at Joe's on Joe's Patreon. So I will talk to you then. And I'll let you know when it gets closer to that stream that I'm definitely gonna do it for sure because something might pop up and I might not be able to do it. But thanks, guys. I appreciate everything. I had fun tonight. You want me to do a reaction to Ring of Honor? I said at the beginning, NG. I said I was going to do a Friday, but I was really tired and I had to get ready for this thing that I had to do for work that I had to do this weekend. So plus I went out drinking again, so I didn't do it and I apologize. But I will for sure. I'll do one. I got to get back into Ring of Honor. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Love y'all. Again, thanks for showing up. Heather, thank you again for catching them two fucking dickheads. Appreciate it. And I'm just going to call it out now. Get a like and a subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a great night. I love you guys. Bye.